Should we do an introduction first?
I don't know. You're the one who's done this before.
Okay.
Not me.
Welcome to.
Okay.
2:30. It's a working title. However,
You didn't even say the title. It's a working title.
because it is. That's the title.
What? Just that breathing noise. Hi, welcome to. It's a working title.
It's a minimalist podcast.
Welcome to that laugh you do when things are too much for you. We're your hosts, Ted Danson and Miley Cyrus.
I thought you said Chris Hansen.
Ted
Wait,
Danson.
Who's Ted Danson?
He's an actor.
Why is he with Miley Cyrus?
That's us. I'm introducing
Which
it.
one's which? Who's Ted Danson and which
you've
one
got
is
the shaved head, so I'm gonna say you're Miley. But I'm not an old white man, so
okay.
you should probably say the actual title then instead of just breathing through.
Maybe that's the joke.
10 minutes in and we say the title.
Two thirsty girls.
Hey.
It's the podcast.
That's it. That's the podcast.
Thanks for
Good
coming.
night, everybody.
Okay. We're trying to be a film podcast. We'll see how this goes.
It's going great.
It's going really well so far. I'm your host, Miley Cyrus.
And I'm not.
Okay. What are we watching? Star Wars.
Episode 1, The Phantom Menace,
Ooh.
because
I have never
Millipede
seen it.
has never seen it.
That's
Somehow.
what children used to call me when I was at school.
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe you've treated
I'm
me
sorry.
like this.
I didn't know. You never told me. These aren't things that you just go into right out.
Yeah.
Maybe they should be, but
I mean, podcasts are used for therapy.
this is not a therapy session.
Before we even start talking about Anakin and his problems, let's talk about me.
Okay, right.
No,
Considering we're watching episode 1, you don't even know Anakin and his problems.
Okay.
We're gonna get there.
Okay.
I will say, very, very unpopular opinion is that this is my favourite Star Wars film. And I'm saying that having seen all of them multiple times.
Have you seen all the new ones as well? The newest new
I've seen the new 3,
Mm-hmm.
which I have a lot of opinions on. And that was how this podcast was birthed, was me saying it's 3 films of very bland sexual tension. And then at the end, all they get is like a peck and then he dies. And it's like, what is this? What are we? Like, I don't like
What
it.
are we?
What are we? I don't like it.
I'm looking forward to eventually seeing Adam Driver.
You'll get there.
I know.
You'll get there. But who you are going to see in these first 3...
Not Nicole Kidman. Natalie Portman. That's her
Those
name.
are 2 different people. Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Everyone's Irish dad, Liam Neeson. And our boy, Ewan McGregor.
Yes.
And I wanted to touch on first, because the last one we watched together was Birds of Prey, where he was amazing, beautiful.
These are my
Perfect.
things.
These are my things. It was amazing. And I think personally that there should be a cinema feature where you watch Phantom Menace, or just one of the first 3, maybe the 3rd episode to be fair, and then Birds of Prey back to back, and they call the feature The Duality of Ewan McGregor.
I think what's the triality? Because
The
Moulin Rouge.
You don't know yet. You don't know if he's going to be
Okay.
Moulanian.
I don't think he's going to be how he is in Moulin Rouge.
He might be Rouge. Ewan Marouge. He might be very Rouge. He might be very Rouge in this. You don't know yet. That's the fun.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I think so.
I just had to put that out there so that you know that
I know he has a duality. I mean,
he has many facets. He's multifaceted.
in all of his films so far, though, he has, that I've seen anyway, it's just Ewan McGregor. But in Birds of Prey, he was like different because he's villainous, and
it
everything
was a
else.
different character.
And everything
you know.
else he's been, and it's Ewan.
Leave those alone.
Sorry. Not only are we people who have known each other for like 3 months.
We've known each other longer than... What are you on about?
You look like properly. It's only been like 3 months, hasn't it?
Don't you break my heart. I feel like I've known you forever. Sorry, carry on.
That's how all the great podcasts start. You talk to each other for 3 months and then you're like, let's do a podcast.
Sorry, carry on with where that thought was going.
Which one?
Not only are we people who've known each other for 3 months.
Yeah, we've known each other for 3 months, but you also have tattooed me.
Yeah, which is how we met.
Yeah. Yesterday you did my toesies.
Yep.
And they look very good.
Now they are looking at me, once again. Gave them the first wash of their entire 23 years of existence, apparently.
We've known each other for 3 months and then I told you I don't wash my feet.
It's okay. You know, sometimes you've got to open up like this to people. It's how friendship is born. We're cultivating our friendship. Should we actually introduce ourselves?
No.
Thanks for fucking burping right next to my head.
I don't think we need to.
You're the one who burps. I'm the one who's appalled and talks about Ewan McGregor's many facets. Excellent.
You're the one who's actually trying. I'm the one who's...
I'm trying. I've never done this before.
I've set this whole podcast up, basically.
You're the professional, allegedly. You're just like... I'm just going to call myself Miley Cyrus because you did.
Okay, anyway.
I'm ready.
It's film.
It's film time.
It's film time, everyone.
Hi, Sue. Oh, Sue's here. We should have introduced Sue.
Sue, the main... the star of the show.
How does she put her tail that close to her butt like
I don't know.
Like,
She's so perfect.
Really flat. I wouldn't call that perfect. That's not Michael Fassbender's perfection.
Do you think we should call the podcast Perfection?
Can we call the podcast Michael Fassbender's Perfection? It sounds like a fragrance.
It does. I think he could do that.
Can we write to Michael Fassbender and ask him to make a perfume called Perfection? Do you think he'd be down?
I think so. He's done a lot.
Hi, baby.
He has, he's very multifaceted.
There he is. That's him. Shitty Anakin. There she is.
Should we turn the volume up?
No, I want to watch it with no sound on and then I fill in what happens for you.
A whole new Star Wars experience. We make this story of ourselves.
Have we only known each other 3 months?
Yeah, basically.
That's ridiculous.
December, January, February.
I feel like I've known you for years.
I know. It's because we've talked about so many things.
So
already.
many things. These are my things.
These are my things. Da, 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 da.
I love that you've done no introduction. Not Sue, not me, not you. You've
I don't
not
think
said
we need
anything
to.
about us. I feel like we need to. Don't
Oh,
miss this
okay,
bit.
sorry. A long time ago.
Don't read it out. They know. Everybody else here. Everyone else has seen Star Wars. It's just you.
When did this film come out?
Oh, let me check.
Oh,
I
it
saw it in the
happens. Does
cinema.
this happen in all of them?
Yeah. You got to read all this stuff. It gives you your background.
But this is episode 1.
Yeah. But it gives you your background.
When I'm editing this, it's just going to be a moment of silence.
A moment of silence for you trying to read the words that go up my... Okay, imagine how impressive this bit is though in the cinema.
Yes.
Because it's silent and it's just out of nowhere and somebody jumps in the room.
Okay.
Does that fine where somebody's in the cinema and there's the silence and somebody goes, oh fuck it up, and it's like
What accent is that?
well, he's an alien, so he's from a different planet.
But he sounds like he's racistly Asian.
He's not. He's just from a different planet. Don't be racist against aliens. God. Is alien a racist term against extraterrestrials?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you an authority that can tell me that?
Or is you an authority?
Whoa, it's funny you say that.
Is that him?
I can't tell you. Look at how
Oh my god,
he's
so
baby.
young.
He's baby.
But also, he still looks young.
Oh yeah. Look how fluffy his hair is though.
Why don't they like the Jedi? Are you not going to give me any clues?
Not me. Do you want me to tell you?
No.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's not going to be obvious. Like, it's just kind of a... Because at this point, everybody else has already seen 3 movies, so they know why.
Oh, yeah. Okay, why are the Jedis?
Oh, the Jedis aren't bad, the Jedis are good. But basically, they're saying that they believe that the Jedi have been sent to force a trade deal. Because Jedi can do, like, mind tricks and things where they can be like, you believe this. And, like, it just makes somebody, like, do something. If they're, like, weak-willed, essentially. So that's why they're kind of like, oh, shit. I will tell you, all Star Wars movies are full of phenomenal acting.
Okay.
Only the best.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me?
I forgot that happened.
What?
And away they go.
Didn't realise that Sonic the Hedgehog was...
Ewan McGregor, like I said, multifaceted. He can zip off to one side. Did you know that he voiced Sonic the Hedgehog in the new movie?
No, he didn't. You can't fool me.
Fool me once.
That doesn't sound like her at all.
Give me a second, because I'm pretty sure of something, but I just want to check.
Because the only other thing I can think of where she's British is V for Vendetta. And I know some people don't like it.
Let me just check. Right, okay. Now that I'm sure, I can say that for certain. So obviously we've got Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who that is sat in that chair?
Not Natalie Portman. Okay, who that is?
Who looks like Natalie Portman?
Who looks like Natalie Portman?
Where are the Chancellor's ambassadors?
Nathan Portman, her twin brother.
Have you just made that up?
Yeah. Is that true? Does she have a twin brother?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Who is it?
It's Keira Knightley.
Of course it is.
But they look the same.
Wait, does it change?
I'm not telling you. I shouldn't have told you that. I've just realised. But I'm not telling you.
Because I do get them both mixed up all the time, but I always want to call both of them Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman looks nothing like either.
I know
of
she
them.
doesn't, because it's Natalie Portman and Nicole Kidman for some reason.
This is not like the whole Katy Perry, Zooey Deschanel, and the other one scenario.
No, Julian Gang.
What?
Jenna and Julian.
Oh my god, and you can't tell. Anne Hathaway, Julia Roberts, and Sandra Bullock apart. And there's a grid where it's like it's all 3 of them, and he's like Anne Hathaway, Anne Hathaway, Anne Hathaway. She's like, that's Sandra Bullock. So, what's your first impression of Jar Jar Binky Arse?
You saved my. He seems.
Ewan McGregor, what's this? It's like a sentient being, and he's like, what's this?
Oh, I thought Ewan was wearing a skirt and like had his thighs out.
That's just wishful thinking. How have you seen that?
Knee-high boots.
Yeah. Ewan McGregor's a hoe in this.
Oh, in everything he's ever been in.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I remember this. This is the film I saw then. This is the only one I've ever seen as
Are
a
you
child.
joking?
This must be the
Are
only
you
one.
serious?
This
is the one you've seen.
This is the only one I've seen and I can't remember any of it. I remember Jar Jar.
He's in the other 2 as well.
I remember this, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think basically the opinion is the reason why a lot of people don't like this one is because of Jar Jar Binks.
Okay.
Because Obi-Wan knows how to hotwire anything. Like on the streets, I don't have to deal with this.
It's Ewan McGregor and his many talents.
Okay, I've got a film theory.
Okay.
So he's out here in his hooker boots.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan is actually a streetwise hooker in his thigh highs. And he's like, it's cool, I cannot wear this.
Oh God. Oh no.
Who goes around calling Qui-Gon Master. Please don't include this bit.
I'm gonna have to.
No! Why? It's so important to know that Queen Amidala is like a queen of looks. She's always got some like...
No, I've seen them all over Tumblr, like her
Yeah.
different outfits. They're all very good.
She's just like in constant drag, like at all times, regardless of the situation.
She deserves to be.
She does.
Who are the people following in the orange
That's her like
squad?
yeah, basically. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know, you have like
people
kind of
in
ladies
waiting
in
and-
waiting. Yeah, it's like it's her gals, you know. Ewan and his thigh highs.
What are they called?
Lightsaber.
No, the rat tails.
Oh, I don't know.
What are they called?
It's part of their like religion. It's the like level that he's at is his hair shows.
The 90s.
No, like his like Padawan level.
Okay.
Like his hair shows that.
Okay. Did you say it's Keira Knightley?
Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Isn't Keira?
It's Nicole Kidman.
No, it's not. Stop bullying me.
What's actually gonna happen is like in episode 2. She gets a makeup wipe and just like wipes it over her face and she's like, it's been Nicole Kidman all along.
No, it's Meryl. It's Meryl Streep. The queen of acting.
She's a chameleon. It's actually also Ewan McGregor. They're doing like a Parent Trap thing. They've just managed to make him look totally different.
Maybe because he has a beard, doesn't he, in the other ones?
Look at him stomping along in his thigh highs there. He's got swag. It's his hoe walk.
I saw it just then, that it is Natalie Pot. No. Keira Knightley.
This is like such a... I don't know, just that shot there. Like, you know, when you see like romance movies and it's like seeing the silhouette and it's like one of them's looking up at the other. Stay here.
Ewan and Jar Jar.
What if I've just not told you that all 9 movies are a love story between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jar Jar Binks? And that cursed image I sent you is an actual screenshot from the movie of Jar Jar ass out. Jar Jar ass out Binks. This is just a shot later in the film where he's just wearing Obi-Wan's boots. His thigh.
Horrible. The worst.
Thank you, you're welcome. There you go. R2 was my favourite thing in the world when I was a kid. I loved him. Maybe it's because we're both short.
And that's how you talk.
Thanks. Oh, don't, because genuine earlier, I'm minding my own business, tattooing, and a song like comes on, and Gwen's like, oh, go on, it's your turn, you can sing this one with your whiny voice. I'm like, you fucking what, mate?
God.
Oh, get ready for the hut.
I've seen him. I've seen Pizza the Hut. Yeah.
They're just gonna swing by a Pizza Hut like, we can hide out here, it's cool. It's neutral ground. Pizza Hut don't take sides.
Why is he sat down?
Oh,
But why is he sat down but in the hologram he's sat down?
you know how it is when you to make Darth Maul look even more like
hot.
yeah.
5 minutes. Clean this droid up as best you can. It deserves our gratitude.
Hold on a goddamn minute. I know what's going on here. They do a switch.
The old switcheroo.
Oh, I love that. Ooh, I
Beautiful
love
transition.
that. Ooh, very PowerPoint.
I must go into the desert wearing a sack, Obi-Wan. You keep your boots on. Obi-Wan fashion queen.
Oh, look how his arms move. The top half of his body turned, but his arms just went like...
Swish.
What a man.
Are you an angel? What? An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
No, it's just me, Nicole Kidman.
That's also not Nicole Kidman.
I couldn't remember her name, but I don't... I'm not an
Are you
angel.
Natalie Portman? What? I've heard about Natalie Portman, but apparently she takes so many forms. We'll never know if we meet her if it's Nicole Kidman.
Okay, we only missed out like half an hour, but still.
You know what though? That half an hour was
There was so
everything.
much...
Was everything. Do you know what? We'll never get back the things that we deduced about Obi-Wan. We can't recreate that.
We can't.
You also can't recreate you going, Stuart Little was... and me going, Stuart Little was the mouse. It's okay, we can talk about him sitting on his leather seats in his thigh-high boots in our, like, final review of the film.
Okay, yeah. Okay, why have they swapped... Why have they swapped them around?
They haven't. He wanted to go and say bye to Padme, and they said that he can't, but they'll let her know.
I thought they'd swapped them around. I thought that was...
No.
Please don't tell him I'm an idiot.
I'm not. I'm just saying, because he said... I said I didn't know how it was going to work. And he said, does she do other podcasts, or is this her first foray? And I was like, she had one before. He said, fair enough, well then she should know what she's doing. I'm like, you say that? We just found out a recording cut off 40 minutes into the film, so we've missed out basically all of our funny things about Obi-Wan.
That's not Keira Knightley, is it?
If I left it to you, you'd say it was Nicole Kidman, so...
That's Natalie Portman, isn't it? When did they get swapped?
They haven't been swapped.
When do they get swapped?
I'm not telling you anything. That's Keira Knightley. She's got an English accent.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Bring me a picture of...
They look so alike in this film.
How do they know to follow all those sky roads?
Skylore.
Skylore.
Look at the dude with the neck. I can't unsee him now. I've never noticed him before.
Like, it's just good, the way it just goes off.
There's
screen,
Samuel L.
right?
Jackson.
That was one of the memes. Your thoughts dwell on your mother. My thoughts dwell on your mother. They're like, ooh. That's Natalie Portman. You're lying to me. That's not...
I'm not lying to you. Earlier you said it was Nicole Kidman.
That's Natalie Portman. They've been swapped. They have, haven't they?
These first three films are actually a big game of Queen Swap. It's like, who miss it?
It is. Look, it's not. It's not Keira Knightley. That's not Keira Knightley. That's a man.
Palpatine, played by Keira Knightley. No, she'd be played by... Sorry, he'd be played by Scarlett Johansson, let's be honest. She has the range.
Jar Jar Binks played by Scarlett Johansson. Excuse me.
You are excused. Every time I say excuse me to my dad, he always says, I excused you the first time I saw you. And in my life, I will never quite know what that means.
Have you seen Schindler's List?
No.
Also starring Liam Neeson.
How did you get onto Schindler's List?
Because it's also starring Liam Neeson. But there's a bit, it's really sad, where there's one of the Nazi soldier men even though he's clearly insane and horrible, and like he has some sort of weird conscience things going on, and then there's a Jewish woman who goes, "I pardon you," and it's really sad. But I just think about it very often, where he goes, "I pardon you," but it's not a quote that you can say like other fun film quotes, because you can't just be like, "It's from Schindler's List." You can't.
It's just a good old family film.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's there.
Liam Neeson's everywhere.
That's her. Why did they swap? When did they swap?
That's
Why aren't you telling me? Stop lying.
There's no swap.
There is a
as far
swap.
as I'm aware, there's no swap.
You are aware.
In makeup, I can't tell the difference. So as far as I know, it's just Keira Knightley.
They
the
are
whole time.
definitely swapped.
Probably spotted us. We had a much time.
I bet you there's a YouTube video that goes through and tells you which is which.
Have you seen the Vine that's like Liam Neeson's Neeson, Liam Neeson's Neeson.
I'm sorry for my behavior, Master. It's not my place to disagree with you about
It's not my place.
It's not my place.
It's not my
I'm
place.
sorry about my master. It's not my place. It's my place to just live in my boots. I should go back to where I'm from.
I should go back to hoeing.
I should go back to hoeing and not wiring cars, Gav. It's not my place.
I'm gonna start saying that to you at work.
I just slapped myself betwixt me boots.
Betwixt.
I love the like pensive pause. It is like I'm sorry about my behaviour. It's not my place.
when in trouble, goblins go to sacred place. Mr. Shadow, come on, Mr. Shadow.
Go to sacred place. Let me just show you the sacred place.
That's not
though.
my place.
It's not. It's not my place.
I still got sand in my boots, Gav.
Please.
My thighs do stick to the leather seats.
Your Honor, Queen Amidala of the Naboo.
But I must live in a pantsless look. Gav.
I've got these chaps on.
I was literally just thinking, he's got thigh-high boots and chaps on all the time. Like assless chaps. And no one acknowledges it. In all
It's
three
just-
films.
I mean, of all the things, of all of the alien civilization... They've done a swap again. Of all of the alien civilizations and the clothes they wear, they're not going to be like, he's got his ass out though.
I love that everyone's got his like hoeing smirk on. It's like, I've got some business. The frogman. They give me business. He's not my place. But this is my place.
I like that every so often there's just a shot of Ewan McGregor looking at everyone. Just,
Look around like, I'm out of my depth. This isn't what I signed up
this
for.
isn't my place.
It's not my place. I didn't know I was going to be a Jedi. I just put these boots on because they look good.
There's been a swap.
I was just hoeing on the wrong corner. I didn't want to be here. Just let me hot wire cars.
George Lucas pulled up and told me to get in the car.
He offered me the finer things in life.
That's how he became an actor. So he was just hoeing and then...
Just hoeing in his thigh boots, and George Lucas pulls up, bring the boots, mate. Can you look like you're hot wiring a spacecraft? We can teach you. Come on.
Look how clean this scenery is.
I think I don't know about 1, 2 and 3. I know that 4, 5 and 6 they've remastered them, which was a huge mistake. Because in the original 4, 5 and 6, for example, like Jabba the Hutt is animatronic, so he fits in with everything because he's literally there.
Yeah.
But now that they've remastered a film that's too old to have a successful remaster, they've CGI'd him in. So, you can see that this is an older film where it's had a CGI put in that's too new. It's like layered over the top. But I remember watching these once and somebody told me that some of the scenery in this one. So, for example, at the very beginning when they're going into the underwater city, that's a big painting.
Yeah.
Like, it's not CGI or, like, computer rendered or something. It's, like, a huge painting that they've used as a backdrop. And I went to see this. They had this trial thing where they were going to try and make all of the films into 3D versions. And as far as I know, they only did this one and then never bothered with the other ones, even though the plan was to do, like, at least the first 3. So I went to see this one as a 3D version. But because that backdrop is a painting, obviously it doesn't work. So they're trying to make it into a 3D, and you're watching it, and there's so much of this film didn't actually become 3D because it's like you're working with elements that are a little bit too old to do it, and you're just trying to put it on top of a film that you've already filmed.
It's so unnecessary.
It was. Like, to put them back in the cinema again would have been really cool, but it was then with the purpose of being like, oh, because we're going to redo them all in 3D, even though it doesn't really work. But, like, so many people would be hyped just to go and see it in the cinema again.
Yeah.
I'd go see it in the cinema.
There's loads of... When they do marathons of films, even recent films, or just old screenings of stuff, in small independent cinemas doing screenings of, like, old stuff do so well. Like,
the thing is, like, loads of people did go and see this. Like, I saw this in the cinema when it came out, and I still went when they 3D-ized it. Like, I knew it wouldn't be proper 3D, but I still went because I was like, I really want to see that in the cinema again. If they did it every few years, I'd go 100%. I love that he's just now a fucking authority on everything after being banished because he's too clumsy. Oh my god.
yes.
Jar Jar Binks is dummy thick and keeps selecting the cards. The clap of his ass cheek.
Horrible. Disgusting.
He's trying to sneak past the droids, but he's dummy thick and the clap of his ass keeps selecting.
No, Ewan.
Ewan in his chat.
That's the reason they keep forcing him to wear trousers. They've been on too many missions where they failed because
they let him get away with his boots making like that crinkly leather noise, and they're like the clip clop of his heels echoing around like starship bases, but they drew the line at his ass clapping and letting everyone. Okay.
Ooh.
Do you wanna hear a fun story?
Okay.
You don't have to hear it if you don't want to.
No, that's the podcast. Done.
That's it. That's a podcast.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. In uni, all of my friends were drama students, and my friend and my boyfriend at the time had been doing stage combat, which was really cool. And my boyfriend had gone away somewhere, so me and my friend were like, let's recreate this specific fight scene from this film for when he gets back, and we'll just stand in the road and do it because so we literally kept watching this fight scene to try and get the choreography right, and I can't follow choreography, but he can, so he's trying to figure out the choreography for 2 people and then teach it to me secondhand whilst trying to show me how stage combat works. But we had it going, like, it was doing alright actually. But the whole time we were doing it, we were singing this operatic music. So we're in the living room of his house. It's like a small student house, and he is like a 6'2" man with like the voice of an angel, like beautiful voice. But he's like, we're like fighting each other with these plastic lightsabers. And he's like, oh no, get my feet, and I've got to like swoop over through the ground, he's got to jump over it.
Excuse me, this isn't my place.
It's not my place.
It's not my place.
Sorry, I'm like coughing.
It's okay.
I'm not like coughing, I am
Oh, is
coughing.
he using the force?
It's just zenning, you know? It's just vibing.
Okay.
You know, why can't times be like this? Like, not a phone in sight, people just vibing. There's a heel on them! There's an actual heel on them, look at them!
Oh wow. Ooh. There you go. clothes.
Good thing you put some trousers on. They're nice and loose though.
Yeah.
Maximum
Whoa.
ass movement. Whoa! He's athletic. He's athletic. Do you reckon that Obi-Wan's hips don't lie?
I think they do.
You think his hips lie?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes that includes lying.
Do you think they lie in the same vein as Shakira's hips that just lie about her Texas?
Sorry.
No, go on,
No,
sorry.
that was the woman from like Dinner Ladies, and have you seen Dinner Ladies?
I love Dinner Ladies.
You know the one with the clipboard, the office lady.
No,
That was her. That was definitely her.
I've never noticed that. Ooh. Oh, look at him taunting him. Darth Maul is a rival hoe.
They used to be, fighting for corners.
Oh yeah. Oh, I need to say something awful, and this is such a sad moment.
What are you going to say?
He's essentially just agreed on his sugar daddy's deathbed to take over from him.
Oh my god. Basically.
He'll carry on my legacy. Yes, master.
I don't have to hoe anymore.
As long as I can wear my boots.
I'm not the hoey, I'm the hoer.
What's that called? Because I know they go on about it in South Park. When, have you watched much South Park?
No.
One of the kids accidentally gets into running a prostitution ring because he doesn't realise that's what he's doing. But he finds out from an actual pimp that your number one girl that deals with your finances is called your bottom bitch or something. So he's calling this other kid that's his age. He's like, she's my bottom bitch. Because she's dealing with taking a $5 here and there for kisses. But he's actually pimping real prostitutes as well and doesn't realise that they're doing more than kisses. And he's like, they're taking in loads of money. He just doesn't know. So Obi-Wan was the bottom bitch, and so he's agreed to take on the business.
What will happen to me now?
Council have granted me permission to train you. You will be a Jedi. I promise.
I hope that in this silent room,
They're talking just full volume.
she's like, what
Everyone else is quiet. There's just the crackling of the fire around Liam Neeson. It's like, what will happen to me now? The council have agreed to train you. You will be a Jedi. I'll pass my boots down to you.
my highway boots.
I'll teach you to have the clap of your ass cheeks that doesn't alert the guards. You will not be dummy thick like me. We'll open our own Jedi school and we'll call it the Moulin Rouge. That's a different film, you went, no. Oh, look at his little buzz. Well, they're probably just
Wait,
spiked
did they
his
show
hair.
his little boy head?
Yeah.
Little boy head. Can't believe you've done this. You in the third film. I can't believe you've done this.
Right, Hayden Christensen with the longer hair does actually kind of look like the guy from that video.
I see it, I can imagine,
I
yeah.
can't believe you've done this. And that's it.
Wow.
That's the movie. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So, that was an enjoyable film.
Okay.
Oh.
I really need to pee.
Okay, you can go do that. Let's have a break.
Okay.
Okay.
Rendezvous,
Okay.
as Ewan would say. Back in.
Hey, rendezvous. Rendezvous.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
My review of Star Wars #1, but is also #4.
Good start, yeah, like that.
Thank you. Pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun time. Even though I didn't fully understand some things.
Don't worry, none of us do.
Yeah. That was good though. I think, yeah.
Do you know how many times I saw this film before I knew that his name was Qui-Gon Jinn? Too many.
Oh my god. Yeah, but the whole time we've just been calling him Liam Neeson. So
That's the problem with anything with Liam Neeson in, you just refer to him as Liam Neeson.
yeah,
Because he's the dad in Fallout 3. But I forget that his name is James because I just refer to him as Liam Neeson dad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that one time that Liam Neeson ran across the wasteland with nothing but a butter knife. And I'm like, it's not Liam Neeson, you just voiced him.
Yeah. But then you can't say it's just my dad.
Yeah, it's just my fictional dad.
It's just my dad, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he's all of our dads.
Universal dad.
Well, apparently he's like a universal dad in this too.
Yeah.
He's carrying on the tradition.
Yeah. Have you seen Universal Friend?
No.
Universal Friend was a person in the maybe 1800s
Mm-hmm.
who didn't want to be referred by any gender.
I've seen that
Yes,
actually. Yeah, no, I know
it's
what
so
you mean.
good. Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
We miss you, Universal Friend. Will you please come back?
Why does Universal Friend, the largest friend, simply not eat the others?
The problem was,
Mm-hmm. Oh, one problem. There was only one problem, was there?
well, the only one I can think of right now.
Okay.
Excuse me, my stomach.
I'm thinking of a problem that this mug is definitely leaking on me
Aw.
somehow.
Pardon me.
Okay, this has been the worst review so far.
So far, my review is leaky water cup.
And dog outside. Liam Neeson dad, Ewan McGregor ho, dog outside.
My dog has left the building.
Is it Natalie Portman, Keira Knightley, or maybe Nicole Kidman? Who can say really? We'll never know. The records were lost. We don't know.
This film came out too long ago for us to even know who was in it.
We don't know. Somebody told me Daniel Craig was in there. Apparently it's not. Mandela effect, I think. My favourite conspiracy.
Nelson Mandela was in fact in this film. If you do watch them, this one, like in chronological order, when he says Anakin Skywalker, that's going to be a bit of a... Even though I know universally, even if you haven't seen the other films,
Mhm.
spoiler alert, spoiler alert, but Darth Vader is Luke's father, and Darth Vader is Anakin.
No, Anakin's his uncle.
Amy,
Yes.
Amy, you're lying to me.
No.
I thought
No, Anakin's his uncle. So Darth Vader is not Anakin.
he was. Who's
He
Darth
has
Vader
like
then?
a half brother he doesn't know about.
Amy, you're
Yeah.
lying. You're lying.
Uncle Annie. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see an episode.
Oh yeah, because everything else I've said while we've been watching this has been completely accurate to the source material, hasn't it? All my musings about Ewan McGregor and Obi-Wan and just using their names interchangeably because I've decided that a lot of Obi-Wan's hoe traits were brought by Ewan McGregor from home because he refuses to act any other way and people just accept it.
I mean, it was the 90s, and Ewan has honed his
It was
craft.
99, it was nearly the
Yeah.
90s, so it's nearly a worse
the
time.
world was about to end. The apocalypse was going to come.
So
he
Ewan
was-
said, fuck it, I'm going to wear these boots and these
The
chaps.
first few films, not sexy enough.
You reckon?
I mean, I haven't seen them yet.
You've
But
seen
I'm
one?
saying- No. I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And
want
what
about
was-
4,
yeah.
5 and 6?
Yeah.
Not in them.
I know.
Well, he's dead, but
That's why Ewan was like, in this one where I am.
I'm going to be sexy one Kenobi.
Sexy one.
Oh my god.
Whew. Yeah. I assume if you watch number 4/episode 1 first,
Yeah.
original film,
Wait, no.
the original,
That's episode 4.
yeah.
You said
4.
episode 1, number 4. Which would be this one.
No, this one is episode 1, number
Yeah.
4 to me.
Yeah, that's right.
This
but
is-
this isn't
this
the
is a-
original number 1.
I know.
Do you know
this is-
episode 4 was originally just called Star Wars?
Yes.
Because there was no plan for other films.
Oh, I didn't know the ones after that weren't planned, like the 2.
I think they weren't, because originally it was just called Star Wars.
I need to let Susu in.
From what I know. But that could also be complete shit that I've just heard somewhere. Just like Daniel Craig being Darth Maul. Which I said with such confidence earlier. Here she come! Here she come!
Oh, here she comes.
Outdoor adventures. Oh, she went and picked up a single biscuit. Oh, here she comes. Come on, Susan. Come on, lady.
She goes to
Hey!
her bowl to see if we've given her any other food while she's gone.
What besides that mountain of biscuits that you hoard in?
Yeah. Yeah, I assume in the original film, core film, Luke was like, "What's going on?" And then they were like, "Well, Luke / audience member, here's what's going on in this universe," you know?
I can't really remember, but watching this one now, I mean, obviously I've seen 4, 5 and 6, but this is the one I've seen the most. But watching this one now and trying to look at it from a perspective of, say, if you did actually watch them in chronological order, it's just, I love this film, I really do, and it is my favourite, but it feels very much like you're getting minimal information.
You're just kind of like, this is the universe that we're in.
Yeah.
Whereas most other films would be like, that's this person and that's this and this is that and
Yeah.
here's exactly what's going on.
Which I kind of like, because I think sometimes you
when
get told
you
too much instead of
yeah.
shown. And I do think at least the original 6, from what I remember, show you more than they tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do think is better. I think it's better storytelling, essentially. I mean, from what we saw from this, what we were shown, we worked out that Obi-Wan Kenobi is a hoe tricking his way across the galaxy, and he's accidentally wound up as a Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if we were
That
told...
was so subtle
Yeah.
and it was so well done.
It really was. But just little things. And you put them together, and you work out his true backstory.
Yeah. And that's
That's the power of storytelling.
That's
Thank you, George Lucas.
I know how, you know how George Lucas was the original filmmaker and he created the first film.
He made the only film. He's the
Yeah.
only filmmaker.
So this, as you well know, audience member of this podcast,
Hey, guy.
we're going to
To steal from Drew Gooden. Hey, guy.
we're going to be reviewing the only films ever in existence, which are Star Wars.
Yeah.
All of them. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Are we going to be reviewing
Oh, yeah.
Skywalker one?
Oh, we've got to do the new
Not
3.
Skywalker.
I've not seen Rogue One or the Han Solo film.
Those films are the ones I was thinking
They're like
of.
the kind of spin-off ones.
Yeah.
We have to do the new 3 though, because I need you to, when we get to that point, hours and hours and probably weeks from now,
Mhm.
you'll suddenly understand my original Star Wars review that I gave you, where I messaged you and was like, have you seen the song? And you were
Yes.
like, I've never seen Star
Okay.
Wars, and I gave you the review anyway.
Yes. Were the original 6 films leading up to that moment?
No.
Are you sure? Are you
I'm
sure
gonna be
this
honest.
wasn't? You sure this wasn't 40 odd years in the making of just Adam Driver being born? George Lucas was like, "There's gonna be a boy. There's gonna be a big, long, tall
boy.
He's gonna be such. All the women want him, and he's so
We're
strange.
not sure
looking.
why. He's gonna be a wide boy. Have you seen that like picture of him with his shirt off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Adam Driver, I like him, and I too am strangely attracted to him, but not because I've seen any other thing except for him in Girls, which is Lena Dunham's show, which I know is problematic, but also...
Audience member, I'm pulling a face right now. The second I hear Lena Dunham, and my face screws up like a used tissue.
I know. Don't worry, I know.
But I don't know what the show is like. I'm not
The
going to drag the
show-
show because I don't know.
I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It is still just white girls having basic problems. Every so often a very serious problem comes up, which is really interesting. Adam Driver is there, and he's disgusting. He's awful. But then every so often he's really nice and sweet. But he's just such a gross character, and I love him.
Really sums up like And I mean, I wasn't planning on taking a podcast in this direction, but that very much sums up kind of like an experience with a lot of men.
Yeah.
Like an occasional nicety, and you think, yeah,
He's
this is
the best.
alright. He's great.
Yeah.
The bar is so low.
The bar is so low.
Here's the bar. And it's on the ground.
The other week, I was talking about, I don't know, dating apps and stuff with my friend, and she said that my expectations are too realistic. I really need to lower the bar a bit.
Because you have expectations that you should have, like I do.
Yeah.
Expectations of a human being. You know, somebody that acts as if they've lived in the world longer than 3 days.
Yeah, that can, I don't know, care for themselves and me as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But
Yeah.
I can also care for. Not
Yeah.
just all the time.
Because it should be an equivalent exchange.
Yeah, just like
Just like Full Metal Alchemist.
You know when they spoiler alert, listener, when they profess their love, and they're both, you know, and they're just like equivalent exchange. I give you my heart.
Oh my God.
If the next man I fall in love with doesn't go equivalent exchange, then
Guys.
it's not worth it.
It's not love.
It's not love if it's not equivalent exchange.
Well, I think Ewan would do that for you.
Is he married? Does he have children?
Let's find out.
I think so. Let's find out on the trivia portion of the podcast,
Alright.
because it's all there. The sexuality of Star Wars is all there. It's just subtle.
Please edit that in without what I've just said so that there's no context. Or just following on from talking about Obi-Wan. Like, it's all there, the sexuality of Star Wars.
I mean, the fan base themselves are so sexual, you know?
I mean, they're newer fans for sure. Fucking the fact that there's a ship name. I'm not aware of. I mean, I'm sure.
Rilo.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Raylo. Her name's Ray.
Yeah, but his name's Kylo, so I've always read it as Rilo.
No, it's Raylo. Because it's Ray and Kylo.
Ah, okay. I mean, yeah. Fine.
Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm sure there would have been ship names back in the day, but I mean, yeah, like the shippers that you've got now. Oh my God! When we get on to 7, 8, and 9, can we do a Tumblr deep dive? Oh,
I think so.
yeah.
Because I was on Tumblr
Oh,
while those things were while the first
Yes.
those first films were happening, and then I only recently deleted Tumblr, but I haven't been like into fandom stuff for a couple of years.
That's
So I think
fair.
that'd be what?
Okay.
What?
Oh my God! I always forget he's Scottish.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ewan Gordon McGregor, OBE. Didn't know he was an OBE.
Obi-Wan.
OB. That's what he's got it. Obi-Wan. He's 48. He looks incredible. I think he looks better now than he ever has.
He
Birds of
does,
Prey,
because
like-
when he was in this, he looks very shiny, but in
Oh,
Birds
yeah.
of Prey, he's like...
Oh, it's because he's got like a bit of stubble and stuff going on.
He's also... When he had a very prominent chin, like
Yeah.
butt chin, but now he's grown into it, and he's good.
Oh yeah, he looks really
Yeah.
good. He was married from 95 to 2018.
Oh my God.
So, he's got 4 kids. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
One of them
I'm
put in
so
it.
sorry I just touched your boob.
Listener, she just grazed. Grazed my boob.
I'd love to say it's just with my nail, but I don't have any, so...
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so obviously we've just been see Birds of Prey, which I've said about 5 times.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor and girlfriend Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Wait, which one? Mary
She's
Elizabeth
Huntress.
Winstead. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh
Ramona
my
Flowers.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. How old is she? He's 48.
He's 48.
She's got to be like
is
37, I'm gonna guess.
35.
My God.
Really good guess. And you know what? that's not a dodgy age difference.
No.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because it's only just over 10 years, isn't it? 12, 13.
And she's been married too and divorced, so they're both in a similar
for them.
place. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, that is nice. I'm happy for them. That's nice.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for him. They're both beautiful people.
You know what? I've not heard anything bad about either of them. And I know that that's a risky thing to say because somebody will always come up with something, but as far as I'm aware, they're not problematic.
The only thing
people.
I've heard is I'm reading Christopher Eccleston's book, and if I remember correctly, he said he worked on a film with Ewan McGregor, and he said that they didn't get along. I was like, I wonder
some
why.
people just don't get
Some
on
people
there,
just
do
don't,
they?
but also, what was it? I want to know.
Yeah. But some people just don't get on with each other, though, do they?
Yeah.
What film was that?
I can't remember.
Good chat. Real good chat.
And that's the show.
We did all of our research before this. As you can tell by me going, that's Daniel Craig. No, it's fucking not. Who told me that? If you're listening, please come forward. We're opening the phone lines right now. This is a dial-in show. It's filmed in front of a live studio audience. I wonder if we got in the first time we started talking about the larger friend eating. Because I can't remember the first time you said it. And then we just...
It was, why doesn't Liam Neeson
Was that when they were in the Council of Jedi? I hope we didn't miss out him being all sassy and us being like, oh shit!
Oh, very good. What time is it?
Time we probably did an actual review because it's after 11 o'clock and I need to
Oh
drive
my
home. Oh my god. You know, that whole scene of Qui-Gon's barbecue, it's just taken on a whole new meaning, imagining that it's being silent in that room and then Anakin turns around, what'll happen to me now? And he's like a little cockney kid, like totally different now. I love
Yeah,
it.
because then Ewan's just like, it's okay, I'll look after you. And then they just turn back again. And
it's just a little like fire noise. Yoda's got a pack of marshmallows, but he wants to wait until we finish talking
Wait
to
till
crack
they've
them
gone.
out. It's like me sat in the cinema when we went to see Birds of Prey. I've got a can of Coke and I'm gonna open it when it's quiet. I'm ready.
when I saw Cats with my
Oh,
friend,
Jesus. Yeah.
and the friend next to me, she had these crisps, and she started eating them, but she eats them with her mouth open. So
Ah.
she's just like...
Ew.
But it's during a really quiet part of Cats, and even though, like, I don't care about cats, I didn't care. The fact that in the silent part of the film, you could just hear her going... And I turned to her and went, what's wrong with you? I don't know why it made me so angry. Oh,
It's because normal people can eat at a volume where other people can't hear it.
what's wrong with you?
I can't believe you've done this.
I think we should watch Cats and review it though.
Oh.
Oh. Anyway, thank you everyone for listening. If there's anyone there.
Thank you, Guy, for listening.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, one person that one of us knows.
We
For listening.
appreciate it. If you want to subscribe to our Patreon, we'll probably make one eventually. I don't know.
If you want the unedited of us talking absolute shit, subscribe. And thank you to our sponsors this evening. All the water that dripped out of the mug onto the quilt in
Thank
front of
you,
me.
The British water system. For sponsoring. Thank you for the local chip shop for providing us with a meal.
Thank you to my acquaintance here for putting ginger in my hot chocolate, because that was an experience that I loved every second of.
And thank you to dear Susan.
Our mascot. Our producer Susan. Can we refer to her as producer Susan?
Oh,
Producer
Okay.
Susan. And the biggest shout out in the world to that little trickling noise in the background of your fish.
that I've only just realised might be.
The whole time I've been listening to it. It's very soothing.
It is. Okay.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.